my preparation started with the conversations with Denis, and obviously reading the novel, and Denis' vision for me started with the physicality of Fade, and so very early on I started training, both in order to put on weight, so that way I was heavier, but also the fight training that we did, and so we trained a lot in Kali, and Timothy and I both individually trained for many months before arriving in Budapest, where we filmed those fight scenes that I was in, and then as soon as Timothy and I met, our first day meeting, we got immediately into working on the fight together, and it really became sort of the backbone of the character for me, was the way that he moved.
자, 첫 번째 질문 받아보도록 하겠습니다.
We'll now take questions from the floor. If you have any questions, please raise your
Well, I absolutely read the book in its entirety before I ever got the chance to meet Denis, who I knew was directing the project some 6 years ago now, which absolutely blows my mind how quickly time flies. And before I got the chance to meet with him. And the part of the role that excited me the most was, as Denis talked about, that Frank Herbert was perhaps dismayed that Paul was seen as a hero when people first read the book, and that he felt he was more complicated, that while at times he's a moral center of the story, certainly in comparison to Feyd-Rautha, who's maniacal, he nonetheless is caught between wanting to be confirmed in how he sees himself with Chani, but ultimately a bigger destiny, one that's quite dark, one that's quite violent, and involves a lot of death and destruction.
영화 듄이 좀 어떤 의미를 가지게 됐는지 말씀 부탁드립니다.
And for me, I feel a certain closeness and gratitude for this role as Paul Atreides, and the discipline that requires, the mental discipline, the litany of fear, all sorts of ideas and things that, unlike Austin, having not read the book, I wasn't close to, and more discovered through my exploration of Paul in this world.
in Korea to this extent.
Dune 진짜.
As a filmmaker making the movie, I would say that Dune Part 2 is a much more muscular movie, meaning about action. It's an action movie. So I would say that it was by far the most challenging thing I ever done in my life, because of the amount of action sequences and the complexity of them. So it brought humility in my heart to do this movie.
최고의 감독님이시죠? 12월에 이어 다시 한번 한국을 찾아.
Left side, please.
다음 중앙 보.
Thank you very much.
다음은 오른쪽 보도록 하겠습니다.
Right.
다음 오른쪽 보겠습니다.
Next, right side.
네, 영화 엘비스로 대한민국의 많은 팬덤을 갖춘 배우죠. 이번 영화에서 어떤 활약을 보여줄지 기대됩니다. 중앙 보도록 하겠습니다.
Straight ahead. Center, please. Thank you.
우리를 대표하는 배우죠. 이번에 대한민국에 방문해 화제를 모으고 있습니다.
Our Korean fans have been eagerly awaiting your has drummed up so much interest.
네, 좌측부터 다음 오른쪽 보겠습니다.
Next, right.
설명이 필요 없는 대체 불가 배우 티모시 샤라멧 2019년 부산
Front and center.
네, 가운데 중앙 보도록 하겠습니다.
Front and center. Straight ahead.
투투 TV입니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the amazing all-star team.